game for everyone, where everyone aims for a perfect game. 40 million bowlers in America make this our biggest participant sport, and it gets bigger and better all the time. Intercollegiate competition has grown tremendously. The finalists here in the annual championships of the Association of College Unions represent over 185 colleges, and that means 13,000 young bowlers giving it the old college try. The college try is worth it when the payoff is Paris, France, the city of light and the site of the International Masters Bowling Championship. In Paris, of course, it's Le Bowl de Paris, and here the American college champion comes up against the titleists from 29 other nations. Oddly enough, few collegians make up the foreign ranks. Their backgrounds vary as much as their national origins, and their ages range from the teens to the 40s. But every single one of them rates a personal crown. He is the amateur bowling champion of his individual country. Jack Connaughton of the U.S. faces Kazu Hayashi of Japan in the grand finale. The American pours on the heat after a bad opening frame. Hayashi, owner of a construction business in Osaka, trails by the 8th frame. But he's had a fantastic closing streak in every crucial game so far. Television carries the drama to every country in Europe. Ooh, bad luck for Hayashi. Jack Connaughton, this is it. He doesn't miss. A 21-year-old collegian from Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, Jack winds up in the world's sports spotlight, the International Masters champion. And no wonder. Jack has been bowling since he was 8 years old. Bowling can begin very early, and ideally it should start with an instructor. Just lifting the ball correctly with hands parallel to the return can save you a possible pinched finger. And a good teacher for the first couple of games can give you the right techniques, from grip to stance, approach, push away, and follow through, all in easy rhythmic motion. Never get discouraged. Just bear down and have fun. With the wide appeal of bowling today, finer facilities for enjoying it spring up every day, and women have taken up the sport as enthusiastically as men. History fails to record the first feminine kegler, but the boom began when they beautified the bowling lanes. These young ladies typify a growing trend with today's active people, from work to play. They're headed for New York's new Madison Square Garden, nestled in mid-Manhattan and boasting a brand new bowling center. Apart from the sheer attractiveness of modern bowling establishments and the personal pleasure and satisfactions of the game, bowling has another big thing going for it with the girls. It's a popular sport in which you don't need brawn. On top of that, it blends fun into physical fitness. And as Sappho pointed out, a pretty girl gets prettier as she gets happier. Bobby pins and bowling pins. What a duo. Ironically, a marvelous machine is at the heart of all this, the automatic pin spotter. In the old days, weary pin boys sweated and dodged, but this machine never loses its cool. Let's move on to the stars. Since bowling is the perfect game, let's introduce some perfectionists, like veteran pro Bill Bonetta, Wayne Zahn, one of the sensational young stars of today. And the great Dick Weber, 3-time Bowler of the Year. Every bowler has a different style because the most relaxed, natural approach gives the best results. Zahn has a very high backswing. Not strength, but balance and timing are the secrets of bowling, and Weber is a wizard at both. Strikes come often when you get to the top, but making spares means winning tournaments. This is tough, and Wayne Zahn concentrates. A millionth of a second of not concentrating could blow it. Wayne faces the most horrible split of all, the dread 710. Still, it can be done. Frank Klaus, the bowling schoolmaster, had the greatest thrill in big league bowling. He once made 6 successive strikes on a nationally televised show for a whopping $42,000. The single 10-pin makes one of the commonest of spares, and Frank goes out of his way to get it. This is a pretty wide roll to a very precise target. Klaus gets no extra points for this one, but it sure helps to make him concentrate. Here's a pin spotter's view, if a machine could see. Have you ever thought about helping the guy in the lane next door? Frank is all heart. He makes spares for his pals. The perfect sport for everyone, bowling provides the first national championship tournament in the new Madison Square Garden Center. 192 of America's top professional bowlers compete in a week-long battle for $70,000 in prize money. With so many people watching, in the audience and over TV, and with so much riding on every roll, you've got to concentrate more than ever. $10,000 richer, Dave Davis of Phoenix, Arizona is the national champion. Garden Vice President Ed Ost makes the presentation. And from Joe Aquafrida, director of the Garden Bowling Center, goes a special trophy to Gil Potempo of Los Angeles for rolling the first sanctioned 300 in the new center. That's bowling, the perfect game.